Hello and welcome to World of Tanks with me, Marimo. Today I'm taking a quick look at this Cromwell game that I had earlier on. It's a pretty standard tier 6 game. The enemy team have got Fail Platoon, but Fail Platoon doesn't really do all that much, and you know, it's not really to do with what I do in this game, it's more to do with something that happens on the enemy team that made me laugh when I first saw it. So, Cromwell is a particularly good tank in World of Tanks, probably one of my favourite tanks. It's pretty quick, it's got a rapid firing gun, it's pretty much everything you want out of a tier 6 medium tank. Almost acts more like a light tank than it does a medium tank with its speed. So I started up by coming over to the eastern flank, and my thoughts were that I was going to go over to the Echo 2 position, which is it's a pretty good position for medium tanks. You can get some shots up onto that hill that's directly in front of me at the moment. You can get some shots onto the enemy cap circle. It's a really good position to hold. So light tanks go for their usual little scrap, and as I go up there I get spotted. I come down the hill and I start charging forwards to get into the position that I wanted from the very beginning. So I start by aiming at that Hellcat. I don't really get much of a shot at him, so I don't take any shots, but I then turn and try and take some shots up the hill. You can just about see that this position gives you pretty much every shot you could possibly want onto the hill on any enemy tanks. You could see that A43 there knew that I was shooting at him but couldn't see me, so got a nice amount of damage there from that fire, 307 damage. So that was a really good start to the game. I was really happy with that. And I turned around and I thought, right, there's going to be some enemy tanks coming up behind me now that I've given my position away by firing. So I come around the corner and there it is, the first enemy. I notice that he's got 2 allies. So the first thing that I do is I come around for a second shot. I know now that they're focusing on me. So you can see they're flicking behind me to make sure that I've got some allies to back me up. I took a quick look to see if I could shoot that Leopard, had no line of sight. And I come forwards and I start putting shells into this T-34-85. Now he was focusing on the AMX, but as soon as I start putting the shells in, he changes focus onto me. So I try and get behind some cover, fuck it up spectacularly, but manage to kill him anyway. Now I focus on this Hellcat, and this Hellcat is shitting bricks. Look at me running away as quick as he possibly can. He's running, he's running, he's running. Bang! Kills himself by driving into his own KV-1 friend. Oh, that poor bastard. That KV-1S was probably like, wait, what? Kill? Where did that come from? Poor bastards. Probably had no idea what was going on there. Oh dear. So anyway, we get to this point in the game where it's now 9-0, there's no chance they're going to win. I'm aiming randomly, just trying to get any shot that I can. I take the KV-1 out because it was the easiest kill. I knew no one else had a shot at him. I decided to start coming forwards because I wanted to get shells into the Luchs and the Rudy on the hill. Take a hit from the Rudy there, but I managed to take the first shot at the Su-100Y even though I don't kill him. So I come forward, plant a shot into this Rudy, and now it's a challenge of reload. And there we go, 15-0 game in the Cromwell. But more than anything, I think the best thing about this game was that poor Hellcat bastard who drove back into his own ally and killed himself. I feel really bad for that little guy. He must have been trying so hard to do what he was meant to do and ended up just fucking it up completely. So you kind of got a pretty good idea there of what the Cromwell is like. It's pretty fast, it can do pretty much anything that it needs to do in the game. It's pretty much just exactly what you want. If you're looking to do strongholds, you're either looking for a Cromwell or a T-37. Cromwells have got the speed and they've got a little bit more armour. T-37's got a little bit more agility. So hopefully that gave you some idea of what the game was like, and I hope that you got as much enjoyment out of that poor Hellcat driver as I did. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.